Today is the day. Today is the last episode of the WNBA breakdown show for the 2025 season, y'all. The Aces pretty much got this thing wrapped up. All they got to do is just go out here and just play hard like they normally do and just get the dub, because the writing is on the wall. The Phoenix Mercury are done. Like, just straight up. It sucks. I would have rather seen the Lynx in this position because the Mercury just looked defeated. Truly defeated out there, man. When your main primary player, Alyssa Thomas, has to pretty much shoot within 15 feet of the rim, you get exposed a bit, especially when you don't got a great shooters outside of Kalia Copper, who, of course, we know she's been kind of cold in this series, and then Satu, who has been hot and cold, but she's been playing great. To me, she's played great in this finals run, at least. But now you don't even have Satu out there. I feel like the switch to start Bonner, which she started in the second half over Mac, I feel like that's just a tad bit too late. And it's kind of crazy. You have DB trying to guard A'ja Wilson, the primary defender on A'ja. I mean, she did okay, but A'ja still can rise up over her. And we saw that with the final shot when y'all could have took it to OT. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe, known as Off DFS, here to bring that final episode of the WNBA breakdown for the season. It's been a great ride, great season. Thank you to everybody that has supported the channel, and I hope we can run it back next year. Depends on where life is and where we are in time. And hey, let's get the damn thing over here for the Las Vegas Aces. We already know. It's been the three-headed monster of A'ja Wilson, who just is dominant. Finally went out there, had a 64 fantasy point performance. Jackie Young, who has literally shooken off that just disgust of a game in that first game. I don't see any reason not to even go back to that. And then the floor general, Chelsea Gray. All three of them have played amazing when they've been out there. And to even speak, Jewel Lloyd, to my surprise, has looked great. Scoring Jewel Lloyd is about to get her next ring. Is crazy to even consider and say, like, she's really about to do that thing. She is. Nalissa Smith, she's about to get a ring. It's just crazy. But Nalissa, she's still going to be on the fade wagon. I thought I could get different last slate. But, like, you know what? She hasn't popped yet. She's out there. She's playing okay, but wasn't enough. But so no Nalissa Smith. Dana Evans, of course, we know she's going to play decent minutes. Closeout game, maybe they might lean on her. Maybe not. Megan, I know she got hella run last time just because Smith was in foul trouble. That was the only reason why she was out there. And Kirsten Bell and her randomness can get you at least not a zero. At least not a zero is what she could do. So if you're looking to try to get like the minimum floor in regards to a player, Kirsten Bell's going to be your girl. She's not going to get you a zero. At least if it looks like she has a zero going into halftime, when she comes out in the second half, she's out there for a good chunk, at least about 5 minutes normally in the second half. And she typically picks up her fantasy points in that third quarter is when you would normally see Kirsten Bell actually get some type of fantasy point production. Now, don't come from my head if she go out there and she just floppity dot. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just letting you know. Kirsten Bell, consideration if you're just trying to go crazy, get A'ja, Jackie, and Chelsea Gray into your line. And for whatever reason, you want to still play Jewel Lloyd, but off the bench, I would just still take my chances with Dana Evans if I had to choose right there. And then, of course, captain consideration. If you're not going to play A'ja Wilson, the captain, which I know she's super expensive to get there. And to be very honest with you, A'ja Wilson has not been in the captain spot, like the winner captain spot at all so far throughout the finals. She has not. So you don't have to force A'ja into the captain. You can still put her into your lineup. And last slate, sorry, my alarm. And last slate was the first slate that we actually had A'ja like somewhere decent in regards to fantasy point production to get her to where she was in the perfect lineup yesterday. So keep that in mind. You don't have to force A'ja. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. Now, going on over to the Phoenix Mercury side of things, looking at them. Alyssa Thomas, of course, no Satu. She is going to be asked to do a little bit more, especially trying to score. I say trying because she's been having a hard time being able to do that. Those numbers she was putting up going up against the Minnesota Lynx, not the same. And that should have kind of been expected, especially considering, again, her specialty where she has to score at. You got a really great defender down there in A'ja Wilson. And whenever Nalissa doesn't get herself in foul trouble, she's okay. Satu is going to be out. I imagine that we more than likely we will see... where are you at? DeWanna Bonner. I'm like, where the heck is Bonner? I imagine we'll see DeWanna Bonner get the start. DB being getting a start, like that's automatically into my line. If you even go over to your prop sites like PrizePicks or whatever, and this 6 rebound line, take the over. She's gonna be out there. She actually really great rebounding. She had 10 rebounds and had 5 going into the half. Got another 5 when she started in the second half. Take Wnba's rebounds. That's one of the best things that she does out there, is actually being able to rebound the ball, especially with the defensive coverages that we are seeing going towards Alyssa Thomas. The double that comes, that weak side help, Bonner, boom, she's getting the boards. Now, you can mess with her points if you want to. Not necessarily. I would probably go more with the PR if I had to, or the fantasy points, because we do know she can be handsy, get those steals and things like that. I wouldn't mind her fantasy points, but if I got to rank them, my favorite is going to go from her rebounds. Rebounds would be first. Then I would say her PR would be my second one that I like. Then fantasy points would be the third. And then if you want to sprinkle and mess with it and you think that it's going to be a good day for a DB out there scoring wise, take the 3 points made. We know they're going to jack up those threes, but that would be more of a lean. If I'm doing like a 6 flex or something like that, 5 flex, then I would mess with the 3 points. But that rebounding line right there, and I've seen it, they got her at 6.5 as a demon. I take the 6.5. You might as well. You need her to go over 6 anyway over on PrizePicks if you want to just like completely cash. And then, I mean, 7.5, that's not bad at all. It's not bad. I mean, in the hell of a lot of minutes that she played last time out, she had that. She had that in 31 minutes. She had 10 rebounds. That's not going to change. 26 minutes. She had 8 rebounds. Didn't have any rebounds in this game, right in the second game. But again, she just played like shit. 1 of 5 from the field. They're going to need her. She's going to be out there. I like the upside. Definitely looking at that one right there. All right. Outside of that, of course, Kahleah Copper, she has to come to play. She has to do something. But the only problem that I've continuously had is that Copper is just out there to score. Copper does not do anything else outside of that scoring. She's going to try to play decent defense on Jackie Young, but that's just about it. I need more from Copper to even want to play her. I would rather go back to my girl Monique, who did let me down last time out, but she's going to be out there. They're going to need her. Or Sammy Whitcomb would be the other two who rely on scoring, but can get us some peripheral stats much better and cheaper than what we can get for Kahleah Copper. Now, I'm not saying completely write off Kahleah Copper off the slate completely. Just saying, I really just hate that she's so reliant on her having to actually score. Looking at it, captain considerations, if you want to mess with that, if you want to figure it out for today, I'd say get different. And DeWanna Bonner, she was like the key captain last time. It allowed you to fit the Asia Wilson and everything. With her getting a start, I wouldn't mind going right back to her, but I would just say my go-to captain has been Chelsea Gray. It's been Chelsea Gray because it allows me that upside at the captain spot, but then also a safe floor that I'm going to get. And it allows me to fit in enough of the start pieces whenever I made my builds and stuff like that. So Chelsea Gray has been my favorite captain so far. I've played her all 3 slates at the captain spot. Definitely going right back to her again right here. If I want to swing for the fences, get some upside, then I'm going to find a way to fit Alyssa Thomas at captain. This is for GPP. If I'm making multiple lines, I would try to find a way to fit Alyssa Thomas at captain and go with a Phoenix Mercury heavy stack, because if you believe that the Phoenix Mercury go out swinging, possibly can get this to a game 5, then it's going to be on the back of all of the Phoenix Mercury going off. So I would be trying to find a way to get at least 4 Phoenix Mercury in my line, 5 if you got to, and then just taking whatever one off I can get from the Vegas side right there. Good luck to everybody. We made it. I might have a NFL breakdown for you guys. Actually going through my notes and working on that. So I will see. Got a lot of data and stuff for the season, and I'm actually excited to start breaking that down for you guys, whether it be that or just going over prop plays. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys would rather see over here for NFL. Good luck to everybody on today's slate. Last game of the season. Damn, mama, we made it. We made it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so. We got NBA right around the corner. Peace.